All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest.
Hello, friends and fans. Before I get started in doing this broadcast, a lot of you have seen my profile on YouTube, and a lot of it already is about Blackflag getting 100%. But this one will be day 2 of me getting 100%. And, before I get started, I actually wanted to say that, and explain to you who I am before I get started while this is loading up. My name's Jordan Weezy. I've been broadcasting for a while now, and I started out on Twitch. I almost have 300 followers on Twitch, and somebody told me to go to YouTube. So I joined YouTube probably April 22nd. It's on my profile. My first broadcast I did was Veery. It's a VR game. It's really cool. But my goal is to be a great YouTuber and be part of the YouTube family and be part of that world, playing games for people, helping them out, show them what they need to do, ask questions, and give them answers. Now, I want to be more than just a YouTuber. I actually have a Skype set up if anybody wants to actually talk to me while I'm playing the game. It's more than welcome to. Jordan Weezy. PlayStation, there anybody can send me a friend request at Newt234. That's name's up there. But I just want to be the most interactive, friendliest YouTuber anybody has ever met. And that's my goal. And my computer's booting up, so I'll see comments in a minute and answer questions. I forgot to plug it in and it died. But I'm about to log in, but it's just my goal is just to be one of the greatest YouTubers that anybody can watch and just be a part of the YouTube family. I don't want to do it just because of the revenue and the money. I have a job. I'm a non-profit organization. All the money that I would earn goes to a charity between cancer and ALS, because my grandmother died of ALS and my aunt died of cancer, and the other half goes back to the viewers and the subscribers on giveaways. When I did Twitch, you know what? I actually gave about $300 in PSN cards out of my pocket, just because it was worth it, actually, giving back to you guys, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So I'm just trying to do what I can to make as many people as I possibly can happy, and that is my goal. So without further ado, I'm going to start this broadcast. And as you can see, I've already got 100%. So I'm basically just doing it just for the fuck's sakes of it. YouTube 100% is my goal, and 8% is where I'm at. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hang on. I don't normally subscribe to other people's channels. I don't even know why I just subscribed to him, but the fact that I was like his 100th actually just made me feel special. But I'll turn my volume off. But yeah, I can definitely subscribe to you and be your 44th. But I don't want to be that streamer that just gets subs for subs. That's just not my style. I like to earn my subs. But when that guy in my party earlier asked me to be his 100th subscriber, and he was my only one I subscribed to, I don't know, it just felt right. So But I know I'm going to get a lot of views on this video, and I am hoping to get a couple thumbs up as well, because I'm not a two-faced asshole like some YouTubers are. I'm always going to be there for my friends, fans, and family. Yeah, I got a Twitter and a Facebook for anybody else that wants to follow, watch, whatever. I'm always available to talk to, or I do video game requests. If anybody wants to do a video game request, I have 343 games downloaded to my PS4, and I do mobiles on my phone. I had never broadcasted off my phone yet. It's been kind of fun, actually, because the new Elder Scrolls card game came out. I've been checking it out. It's really fun. Really easy, too, compared to the other, like, compared to Magic and all these other games that are mobile, but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Just a few matches of Call of Duty, alright, man?
Chaps might, but my Spanish is wee mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit.
It's not just my streams, it's for everybody. There's always like a lag in between the broadcast and the game itself. But that's why I use my laptop for comments. I'm always up to date on whatever you guys have to say.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you? Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See ya.
We are very sorry, our captain delayed us.
And know that I'm not gay, but I greatly appreciate it. Everybody's got their taste and things like mine. But I always greatly appreciate it. That's all these women are just way too black for me.
Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Fire dancers. Okay, he's going on the other side. I didn't download it. I just don't care to, but I can if you really want me to. Alright, I will broadcast it. Give me a minute. Let me download it real quick. Now it looks like I'm going on retirement on Just Cause. Add to library. Give me one more minute, guys. I'm sorry. And download. No space. 26.33 gigabytes. I'm going to delete something that's at least a little bit more than that. Or system storage. System storage should have enough. Yeah, it should have enough. Download. There we go. Didn't have to delete anything, and it's downloading. Okay. Oh, shit.
This way! This way!
Yeah. Actually, I do have a PS3.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want the alley's mine. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar.
Live streaming on PS3. I never did quite figure out how to do that yet.
English.
If I could, I'd be broadcasting a lot of stuff on PS3. I love my PS3. It had some of the best games on PS3. You know, like Fallout 3, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, The Sims, The Godfather, The States Combat 5, The Unsung War. Oh man, it had a bunch of games for PS3. Metal Gear Solid's a big one for me. I love the Metal Gear Solid games. Let's see here. What do I have? Battlefield 3, Far Cry 2, all the Assassin's Creeds. I got some PS3 games in here. Civilization, Revolution, Ace Combat, Assault Horizon. I even got the original MotorStorm. I can't even believe I got that MotorStorm the day I got my PS3. The fatty version in November when it first came out. I got Homefront, Little Big Planet, Need for Speed Street, The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I got all the Tiger Woods, all the Uncharted, Zone of the Enders. God, my library on that badass. NFL Blitz, NBA Jam. Jeez, man, I pretty much had everything you can think of. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't think I can make it bigger. It's the original camera, not the new ones.
Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburon. El Tiburon, Governor Torres' man.
Actually, right now where I'm at, it's 9:34 a.m.
Hasta puedo contarte cuentos para dormir gratis. Es tu fiesta. No irás a dejarme sola. Es que no puedo.
¡Quieto ahí!
Damn it! $3:30. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do this one over again. Blackflag itself. Captain Edward. The other one's Captain Adewale Edwards, quartermaster.
¡Alto! Para. ¡Vuelve aquí! ¡Cogedlo!
Uh-oh.
Bueno, no te dejaremos escapar.
Whoops. That's not a good way to get 100%. Well, fuck it. I'm about to go back and do it anyways. Off my roof. Get off. I do have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but I think Black Flag is more fun. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I will admit though, Assassin's Creed Syndicate's pretty funny and stuff, but I think Black Flag's got a little bit more interactions than any of the Assassin's Creed because of the ship battles and stuff.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a hand.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
I fucked this one up bad. I did to hire the dancers, but I didn't stay out of combat. I was spotted on the roof. And it blew my chances, so I decided to go on ahead and say, fuck it, and start killing every motherfucker I saw. What a pirate.
I haven't done you any wrong, sir.
You ran. Obviously I'm gonna chase you down, dumbass. The connection to Ubisoft servers has been lost. Online features are not available. That sucks. Like it really matters anyways, but it works with the community ships, chests, and whales. And they get their ratings if you're online. After you rate the missions every time.
Pronto estarás criando malvas. Maldita sea.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. Todos invitados. Todos, franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo y le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Lleva meses sin altamar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Gunnar?
I am indeed.
I thought as much.
Woods Rogers.
A pleasure. The same. I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago. Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julian, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were strong in battle, but he had his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. Yes?
I long for the day that one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique. Duncan, where are your spirits? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damage sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. Two blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
You must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'll be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly show you what I know.
Here. You see, situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
Yeah, I know. I was already in it. Trying to be.
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful flag!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados, anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Best of luck with that. You're basically screwed.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide our wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that will grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen. When you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us wait. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Another 90%. Not doing so hot on the 100% part. But I don't mind going back and redoing missions.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
You'll be swimming through your own innards!
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
Corner. Hurts.
Singular. Muy singular.
De primera, excelente.
¿Está loco?
Thomas envía varios. Se veía claramente que ya no se podía.
Algo de prudencia no estaría de más, ¿no crees? ¡Maldito sea, ha terminado! ¡Debo huir! No tengo nada que ver con esto.
¡Cuidados!
¡No soy una amenaza!
Assassin's Creed 3 or Blackflag on PS3, broadcast on YouTube.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here. Edward? Hello, Edward! I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar! Huh? Quite a coup, I must say. He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer it to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned the desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed. Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! On the rooftops! Watch the street tonight. Take it easy.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Damn it, I thought I had him. Gotcha!
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Shut up. Jesus.
Come, let's have a toast.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person, I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to in private.
You don't see anything.
Basta ya!
What is your true name, rogue? It's, Captain Piss Off.
Bien que pauvre paysan. Where is the sage? You set him free.
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan White.
I stayed out of combat. I was spotted, yes, but I took care of it before he rang the bell. That should count for something.
A despicable display. This tussbutt is a ruined
God,
man.
Caroline's so hot.
Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena, cómetela rápido.
You hungry? Now what's your plan, mate?
Find the weapon and steal the ship.
Unlucky lads. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on this ship. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee it.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
¡Alto ahí! ¡Detenedlo ya!
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
¡Alto ahí!
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Big Bruce can take a pistol.
No nos rendimos fácilmente.
¿A dónde te crees que vas? ¡Está por allí!
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Alto! ¡Dejaré lo tuyo!
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
¡Alto! ¡Ven aquí, sangra!
¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata!
We're going topside. Be ready.
Further than anyone actually expected. What's up, guys? Welcome to Chaos Top 10, and today we are going to be going over our picks for the top 10 times a video game pissed off the world, be it because of the content, state of release, or any other reason. These are going to be games that just pushed the gaming world and the non-gaming world over the edge. Sit back, drop a like on the video, and away we go. At number 10, we have Resistance, Fall of Man. This is how the game from the front. It's a shame. Much about the Resistance for a while, as the last game was released in 2012 and flew under the radar. However, there's a good chance this controversy had something to do with why Resistance has been laying low in recent years. In the first game, Fall of Man, there is a sequence where the player does battle inside of the Manchester Cathedral in England. Needless to say, the Church of England was not happy about the cathedral being used without permission, as well as the cathedral being used as a battleground for the video game. This controversy actually greatly increased the game sales in the UK and almost brought in an influx of visitors to the cathedral. Go figure. At number 9, we have a game that I've never heard of until I made this video, Hatred. Do any of you remember this game? Probably not. Hatred was released on Steam in 2015 and had an insane amount of controversy surrounding it. The game was simply about going around and killing everyone in the world with no consequence. Kind of sounds like Postal 2. Aside from the incredibly brutal violence, many news outlets picked up the game to criticize it for being senseless and over the top, which is it absolutely was. In fact, it's one of the few games to ever get an AO rating for violence alone. After all the intense backlash, Game Mule actually pulled the game from Steam's Greenlight program, halting its release on the platform, but it was soon put back on the Steam Marketplace with a personal apology from Gabe. So why don't you remember this game? Well, it's actually not that good. It's almost like it was made to stir controversy and nothing else, as the game itself is insanely repetitive and boring, to say the least. Well, now I know there are a lot.
Good goes around and around and around. Good goes around and around.
In the least. Well, now I know there are a lot of salty Mass Effect fans right now, but Mass Effect 3 could be why. Arguably, the deepest series in video game history, Mass Effect 3 was set to close up the trilogy and have an incredible ending that changed depending on the decisions made by the player, all the way back from Mass Effect 2 and 1. Well, you probably know by now, this was a big fat lie. Not only did the game not have an ending that was influenced by prior games, as it was promised to have, but the game only had a handful of endings, period, and almost all of them were the same. Not only did this render everything you have done in previous games as pointless, but it also pissed off the entire gaming world when it was revealed that the epic twist had the worst endings of all time. BioWare tried to
Jones who juggerbuts. It's a hard win coming.
The man speaks true. You lot way anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
At number 7, we have Diablo 3. Once again, epic.
Watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't fuck.
But rather,
bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Enemy's firing! Incoming fire!
They're on the ball I'm
always online, requirement, development.
I see it.
Enemy's firing!
That section is out of commission, sir.
Take some damage here!
Careful, Captain. She fires many volleys.
They're hit us, sir.
Enemy's firing! Now firing, sir! Fire!
Ready to spit, sir.
Water spout. Steer clear of that thing.
It's not looking good.
Steady as you go, son.
All sail! She'll take it!
All sails loose and stay tight! Rope way to larboard!
However, what makes the Modern Warfare engage is coordination and operation. Multiplayer going undercover as a terrorist in order to get inside information on the game's protagonist, backdrop, but also take the player in an airport as the terrorist guns down hundreds of innocent victims. Terrorists are allowed to shoot down civilian technicians or not shoot anyone. Needless to say, this sparked massive controversy, and many news outlets accused the game of promoting terrorism and called Modern Warfare 2 a game where people could live out their terrorist fantasy. Controversy was eventually watered down, as the mission is completely skippable, and the player gets a break beforehand graphic on the head. Plus, the player doesn't actually have to do anything, like I said, in order to succeed. And the mission wasn't put in the game elements, regardless of the justification for the mission. No rush to
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back then.
Now we're going back to Mass Effect for number 2. It didn't reason so much what a video game did to piss off the world.
You've been to Nassau, Adewale.
Not yet.
Pissed off the world. The first Mass Effect came out, it was praised for its depth and
My God, she took some knocks, didn't she?
However, Fox News was not impressed and decided to blatantly attack the game for its sexual themes.
All hands aft, lads. We're taking this one home.
Possible to have lesbian sexual encounters in this game. Fox News issued their story called it Sex Box and accused the developers of making a pornographic game that contained full digital nudity.
I've made my choice, Ad. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature.
Game that contained full digital
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as my
BioWare retaliated, claiming these statements
It was the sort of rub I learned to enjoy, sailing among faces of such.
Well, Fox decided instead to bring a developer on the air to question them about the game.
Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain.
Tries to defend his game and correct the statements made by the news network.
So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster.
Causing, of course,
nothing less.
even more anger from the gaming community.
All right.
Fox News wasn't even
And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this tyro captain?
Rest and repast will do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. Despite a few items in the hold earlier, powder and a few pistols, I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives. and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. For we cannot win every battle with snares and shout. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
There you have it, my friend. Don't kill time.
Loose all, let's move! Trim the yards off the wind!
Reef the foremain!
Bearing up! Reef! Shorten all sail!
Furl all sail! Do you hear the news?
Okay.